It's such a disgrace. If it had been a native doctor soap, pastors would have gone to the shrine to buy it. Not be so? Say one native doctor in a rock ball. Huh? He's selling soap and the soap is working. Oh, some of you would have gone there to.
Hello, my brothers and sisters. You guys all know the man of God, Prophet Jeremiah Omoto, has finally released his miracle soap. And we can see the mental gymnastic that he has done in order to release this soap. Let's watch this man of God explain to us the benefit of the soap and how Prophet Jeremiah Omoto is a man of God and we shouldn't criticize him. Let's watch.
It's such a disgrace. If it had been a native doctor soap, pastors would have gone to the shrine to buy it. Not be so? Say one native doctor in a rock ball. Huh? He's selling soap and the soap is working. Oh, some of you would have gone there to. But this is the soap. A soap that they sell in the store. He only prayed on it. He does not manufacture soap. So do you want him to give it to you free? How much if you say they sell this soap? Do you know that the man did not even sell the soap? It will shock you. Did he sell it? No. You know what he does? He said, go and register. You will not register somewhere. You know, if they say it's free, people will abuse it. So you go and register 5,000 or 10,000, right? 10,000, you register. When you register somewhere else, they will give you a pass. You will not go to where the materials are. You collect soap. You collect, which other thing is here? You collect house freshener. Huh? You collect mustard seed. You collect water. And they come. You collect perfume. Huh? You collect bracelets. Huh? You're not ashamed. Huh? Meanwhile, somebody, I keep them back before now, I'll collect them. Meanwhile, somebody is on the internet bringing out this soap is 1.7 million naira. Don't you see now that the man just made food of you? That black devil made fool. He made fool of you. He just used all of an to play. Not be so. He made full mockery of the church. A native doctor can just come and make. Where is the NAFDAC number of the soap? Spiritual items does not need NAFDAC. Even in the Muslim, the Islam, they have spiritual materials. Do they have NAFDAC? Native shock, they get NAFDAC number. Native shock. They are spiritual materials. Do they need NAFDAC number? What is wrong with these people? Where are the NAFDAC water number of the water? Prayer water, NAFDAC. The NAFDAC people, they even go there to collect the prayer water more than you. Some will even load it to a bucket and use it to bathe. And you are here, you're asking them for NAFDAC number. What is even wrong with the church? What is the problem of the church? The church is so divided that when you trace it, you will see that it's a pastor that gave that madman millions to condemn Prophet Jeremiah. It's a pastor, very big pastor. Go and behind you. He cannot do anything. I will stand behind you. Go and bring him down. Do you know another thing? Do you know that scandal now made the program to be so huge? If you see crowd, if your Prophet Jeremiah was dancing, say, I've not seen money like this before. People were coming, giving me money. Oh, where this scandal people, please scandalize me again so that I can make money like this. He was dancing yesterday, was so happy. The program went so successfully. A lot of crowd. People came all over the world giving him money. Millions all over the world. The soap just came out. But there were some of you I saw some of you on the internet condemning him. I was heartbroken. I was even ashamed of you. Don't forget, maybe I'm not teaching you, that's why. If you fight a prophet, you must suffer. Just go and fast for mercy for 3 days, 6 to 6, 6 to 6. If not, I guarantee the suffering. You don't play with prophetic people. Someone that carries grace. Don't play with it. Don't try it. The program was so poor. You need to see healing. You need to see spectacular healing. In short, they will say they are arranging. There was one was a policeman. He could not walk. He walked. He started walking very well. There was one, it was Osa. See, spectacular healing. You did see him. No, it's not fake. What is wrong with the church? What is even wrong with the church? When I was in Omoghene, that was how they fought me. Now we have left to this place. Do you know they are still fighting? Our billboard are a full roundabout. They went to tear it. They tore it, they remove it. A useless prophet. How will he come up from Omoghene to Warrior? Now he wants to take over everywhere from us. They tore it, they remove it. The following day we replaced it. True life story. It's now up to 2 weeks. They removed it. Who did it? Was it native doctors? Were they not pastors? Pastors. Who God has blessed, God has. Be careful. Be careful. Don't talk anyhow about powerful men of God. Don't join people to talk anyhow. If they are talking, keep quiet. Just keep quiet. Keep quiet. Don't let the devil use you to destroy you. Don't. Prophets are not pastors. You can insult a pastor and go away with it. Even in the dream or in your closet. If you insult a prophet, you must suffer. It does not waste time. It's not going to leave you for some. God is giving people long rope. The prophetic order does not have rope or long. Instantly, fire for fire. That is how it operates. It does not waste time. If you are coming to this church, be careful. Don't go to this church like the way you went to other churches where you can insult your pastor, insult the pastors, talk to them anyhow, and go away with it. Don't try it here. No. See, we will never fail you on our own part. We'll do everything. If you have been coming to this church, you see that we have followed the status quo. We don't misbehave. We are very straightforward people. We don't misbehave. We don't misbehave. As I'm here, I have a wife. But the person that fears me the most is my wife. If my wife can be afraid, this person, it's not me she fears. It's what is inside. Be very careful. Don't join devils to spoil the things of God. I told Prophet Jeremiah yesterday, I said, I want to do this soap, please. I won't do one. I said, don't worry, I will show you, we will do it. When I've done it, I will give it to you. I will give it to you. We are tired of poverty. We are tired of no marriage. We are tired of sicknesses. Now a man of God fasted, prayed to break yoke. You are joining devils to condemn him. Does it make sense? Me will be your prophet. Now me hold the soap like this. I hold down kokoroko. I don't want to give you. Because I know what it is inside. Then you day here, you condemn somebody. Why will he do soap? Why will he? If I throw this soap now, you know the fight one I will fight to call. Who don't want better thing? Be smart. Don't be a foolish Christian. Be smart. Don't be a Christian that goes to church or you are home, your friends will just start condemning men of God and you join them to condemn. No. Be a smart Christian. If they are talking anyhow about men of God, walk away, just walk away. You don't have to know that man of God, walk away. If I didn't show you this soap, the soap that is on the internet, the one they were showing on the internet is not Prophet Jeremiah's soap, you would not have believed. But you were happy. You were even contributing. This man said, why you too much? He not sleep with somebody's wife. He not dupe anybody. It's a prayer material to bless you. He is already blessed to help you. Then you join fools to condemn him. Who is the fool now? Who is the fool? Is it not you? Be smart. The man has not done anything wrong. That is what they did to Jesus Christ. He didn't do anything wrong. He was going about doing good. Yet they say, kill him. Leave armed robber for us. Kill Jesus. Leave the armed robber. We want the armed robber. Kill this one. Kill this one. You can just see how men thinks. Devils always fight light. Devils are darkness. They always fight light. Don't join them. Don't join them. Be very careful. If you want to fight man of God, fight pastor, not fight prophet too. If you fight prophet, you go so far. I've been arrested before. Those people that arrested me, they are suffering till today. In the church, this church. At a point, one had 2 wives. The 2 wives, all of them dissolve. Or a car, everything dissolve. He now started squatting. When woman sees squatting, she run. Let me tell you first. Be careful. Don't sit down any day and condemn any of my pastors. Don't try it. Your level never reach like that. If you like be pastor, level the past level in the spirit realm. You be see baby. Don't condemn men of God. They are not bad people. They are not evil people. God has brought them to help you. I'm here. There are a lot of persons that are doing great today. They are rich, that are well to do because I accepted the call.
It's really funny how some men of God can play over the minds of their members, right? You can see what he's doing. First, he intimidates them. And then secondly, he painted a different narrative of the whole situation. And he understands that no one can argue because he has already intimidated them. He has scared them into submission, so they cannot say anything. Now he is comparing the church and a native doctor. You know, gone are those days where men of God will want to separate themselves from witch doctors. Gone are those days. Gone are those days when men of God preach God and not spiritual items. Look at the list of items being displayed in the church. You as a Christian, you as a born again, you as someone who is against idol worshiping, when you go and buy items like this, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? Let me just ask you this question. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? So the fact that the name changes from dark magic into white magic, does it make it any different? Does it? You said that you don't believe in idol worshiping. You don't believe in native doctor or witch doctors. And you go to church and a man sells you what he call holy oil or spiritual oil. And you bought into the narrative that when you apply the oil on your body, you will get favor. Isn't that idol worshiping? How different is that from someone who goes to a shrine and collect a water and sprinkle on themselves for favor? How different is that? You guys, I don't understand. Really, I don't understand. Really, I don't understand. Now, if your whole teaching was that we will sell these people items and they will buy, it doesn't matter whether it's godly or not, then good or fine. You can sell it to them. If your whole preaching was that we are here to make our money and we will use the people to enrich ourselves, good and fine. You could do that. Those people are at liberty to buy whatever they want to buy. Good and fine. But don't come and pretend to be of God and try to public shame all witch doctors or native doctors. And anyone who believes in a native doctor, you shame them and say that their God is a false God, while you elevate yours, and yet still you say all this crazy stuff in the church. You guys have turned the church, the body of Christ, into something that I never thought I would see. And you guys ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Honestly, you guys ought to be ashamed of yourself. And those of you sitting there and watching those men talk, those of you sitting there and listening to those men talk, those of you sitting there and buying those things, shame on you. Shame on you. You ought to have said something. You ought to have said something. Remember, it is said in the Bible that a companion of fools shall be destroyed. A companion of fools shall be destroyed. The Bible made no mention about what happened to the fool, about what the fool will get as his own punishment. No, the Bible made no mention about that. What the Bible made very clear is that you who is a companion of a fool, you shall be destroyed. So those of you sitting in there and shouting amen when men of God are doing crazy stuff like this, be watchful. Be very, very watchful. Be very, very watchful. Honestly, be very, very watchful. Be very watchful. Be very careful. How can a man of God bring a list of items in the church? And they said that people need to register 10,000 naira to get those items. And he was like saying that these items are not for sale and they don't need that number because they're spiritual items. Yeah, if you're not selling it, okay, you don't need that number. But if you're selling it like he was selling it, you need that number. And I'm sure some of his members might have came across the website where Prophet Jeremiah was selling all those stuffs. Some of them might have came across the website. Maybe they have bought those items. And now a man of God is telling them that those items were not for sale or are not for sale, but they have to pay money to get the items, because if the item is being given free to them, they will abuse it. So people come to your church and they give you tithes, they give you donations, they give you offerings. Some of them sow seed in your church, and you can't give them items for free. And according to you, if you give them this thing for free, they'll abuse it. How little do you think about your own Christians? How belittling can you really, really be? So according to you, the only way they value it is when they pay for it. Well, what can I say? What can I really say? I pity some of those Christians who think that their daddy, their mommy is looking out for them. I really pity them, because they are not. They are only there because they want to get something from you. They are only there because you are giving them something. That is why they are there. They are not there because they love you. They are not there because they want you to succeed. They are not there because your well-being is a concern to them. No. They are there because they are concerned about themselves, and they are looking for ways to line up their own pockets, and they have found an easy way to make a lot of money for themselves, which is getting into pastoring. And they're convincing common people into giving their hard-earned money to them. And that is exactly what they are doing. It is exactly what they are doing. These people, like I said before, they won't make heaven. All of them won't make heaven. They will all be kicked out. But you guys out there, let me hear your take on what the man of God said in this video about the miracle items, and is his whole excuse on registering and paying some money so that people don't abuse the items understandable? And if so, what about the money we've given to them? If we are not credible enough, if we are not educated enough not to abuse items? What about the things we give to them? How do we come about those things we give to them if they think we are not matured enough to act like matured people? And should he be advertising those items in his church? Is that the right place for advertising of those items? And how different is that from items collected in a shrine? How different is that? Let us know in the comment section below, because like always, we love hearing what you have to say.